Well, there's some news with the aged horses, and then in other horses, there's none. There's none at all. Some of the horses are being sold that are now aged horses. Some of them are being rested, and some of them are waiting to race. Some of them are racing. So let's go through the aged horses right now. I'll give you a heads up of what's going on with all of them. Ailsun, as I said, that we got to race her once before the lockdown. I'm not sad that we brought her home. I didn't want to leave her in Pennsylvania. I think this filly does have a decent year ahead of her for us. I might even throw her out in the field for a week or two here in the next coming weeks. She had her moments as a 2-year-old and as a 3-year-old. I would like to put those moments together and turn them into a consistent 4-year-old season. So that's the plan with Ailsun, Beach Boutique, and Bottle of Red. This is likely the last time you'll hear us talk about them. They are in the Meadowlands sale on Tuesday. We'll see how that works out. Brave World, just a horrendous trip last week at Miami Valley. He's going to try and make up for that. He's racing in Miami Valley this afternoon. Canadian Titan, getting close to training. I know I told you guys I'd have her up to get her fluoroscoped. She looks great on the track, or x-rayed. She looks great on the track. She looks great all around. We will have her up to get looked at soon. But man, the time off helped. Put it that way. She really matured. Compass Rose DC just got beat a whisker for second and 56 in the mud the other day. I told you guys this is going to be a nice 4-year-old. I guess the only question left is and when are we going to rest her, and for how long? We'll see what happens with these classes. We'll let her dictate that. We'll let timing dictate when we're going to rest her. If she comes out and races poorly a couple of starts, or the class doesn't fill, it might signal that we may have an open window there to take what is given to us and turn it into a positive. So if that class isn't going to fill, or if she's looks a little lethargic, a little tired, then maybe it's time to get her out. But for right now, man, she looked good again the other day. Cavill Hanover came back last week for Mark Harder. He's going to start training down now, cruising in style. Went to Mark and Michelle Treffy in New York. Sometimes just a change is needed. I thought it was needed in Ontario. We sent the horse over to Pennsylvania. He just didn't take well. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe we should have started in Northfield, or maybe we should have just went right to New York to begin with. But it's my understanding that Mark plans on racing him with Mr. Tom Dick, I don't know. He's going to race next week. He said a week from Wednesday. So a little freshening up. I think you'll probably see him start in Monticello. Don't believe me, just watch. Here's an enigma, right? I guess the rest isn't going to hurt him, but I didn't want to send him stateside. I still don't. But if we get any indication of how long horse racing in Ontario will stop for, how long it is going to continue to be stopped for, if the words 3 or 4 when regards to weeks come up, or more than a month come up, then I think I owe it to our clients to maybe look at what we are going to do with Don't Believe Me, Just Watch. Kevin's doing a great job keeping them tight, and I hope that they say, hey, a couple more weeks, we should be good to go. Then fine, we will. So we'll see how that plays out. Globe Trotting is still out in the field. She's going to stay out in the field probably till towards end February. I want to give her all the time in the world, and love to see her come back good. I guess if Jason's going to head to Northfield in mid-March, if that's the new plan, if that's what he's thinking, she may just meet him there. And that might be the plan for her. And Northfield might be good. She won't need any cork when she starts up. Might be a good spot for her. Miss Brampton Beast, real disappointed last night with her trip. We will see how she comes back next week. Oh So Pine finished 10th the other day. He was in the Open. You get away 9th or 10th with him, and with horses that are as good or better than him, you do the math. So it wasn't really Hunter's fault. He couldn't get away any better. Looking for a rebound this week in a proper class. Path of Totality's out in the field now. She'll be out for another little bit, and then we'll bring her back in. Rooney Blue Chip. Old Rooney. He might have went out with a bang. He was a winner 2 of his last 3 starts, and he's in the Meadowlands sale on Tuesday. Spend that money. I think Tim said 2 weeks away. I thought maybe a week or 2 away. She's coming back good, he said. I didn't get a ton of information from Tim about spend that money, but he said she's coming back good. Spirit of Dio is either now or very soon will land at the Julie Miller barn, Julie and Andy Miller in New Jersey, and she'll begin training down there. Stonebridge Simba is in to go tonight in the Open at Northfield Park, picked 3-1. So obviously Northfield's been very good to Stonebridge Simba, and I hope he continues. He's in tough. He's probably in as far as an aged horse is concerned, the toughest race he's ever been in. Obviously he raced against stake horses his whole life. So Simba is in tough tonight, but 3-1 morning line. Stormont Wizard made a little miscue at the Meadows Tuesday, and Billy went right back Thursday, so must be sound if he's qualifying him right back in 48 hours. He's going to race him next week in Northfield. Been a real shaky start with this guy, but hopefully we can get him back going good. Trafalgar, again, she's going to be out for a little bit. Probably won't even talk about bringing her in until February sometime. We'll see what that looks like. Time Al Houdini, I watched him train yesterday. He trained great. Another horse. Please don't force my hand and make me move this horse. I really would like to see him race around Ontario. But if the Premier's gonna keep that plug in the drain, then gonna have to move him. So hopefully it doesn't come to that. I know Kevin's barn is thinned out a little bit right now to begin with. I don't want to start moving more horses, and I hope we don't have to. Watch Avenue raced terrible the other day. Said he bled. Going to put him on Lasix, so we'll see how he goes. He looked, if you looked at the quarter pole, you think, Jesus, horse looks good. Half, looks like a winner. 3/4, he might be okay. Head of the lane. Oh my God. Where's the finish line? So Watch Avenue will be in next week at Northfield Park. West 52nd didn't race good his last two. He's gone out to the field for a month. It looks like he needed a rest. A little bit sick, much like the next guy, West 52nd and White Tiger. Both scope sick, both gone to the field. Yes is racing tonight, and Zeb Sunshine. Little rickety, Billy said, and even Aaron, I talked to him at the races. He mentioned Zeb Sunshine first. He said that horse will win next week. He said, just little steering problems in the turns, he said, but he's a winner his next start. So there, that's a tip from Aaron to me to you. If it's a lie to you, it's a lie to me. Zeb says Sunshine, Aaron says is a winner next week. So those are the aged horses. I'll be back in a minute. We got all the Burns, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds. I'll even talk about the broodmares again just for you.